Good evening, everyone. You join us for this match between the Punjab Power and Kolkata. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Couldn't get it through the field.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Loud shout. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Doesn't beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Wait.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
That's the over. The Kings are none for 5. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Massive edge.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Oh, well balled.
Well, it's beaten them entirely. The only other thing it could have done was knock over the stumps.
they'll get at least one.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Edge! Amazing delivery.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Nice bowling.
It was the right shot in the end, but didn't get the timing right to get it away.
Beaten on the drive.
Oh, well bowled.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper's end. Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
It races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
9 runs added there. The Kings are none for 20. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Big edge! A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Wow, that's missed the lot. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Out. Caught.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Singh takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper.
Singh gets off the mark.
Yep.
End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. The Kings are 2 for 23. Russell, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait. Bowler.
Drives and misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Singh shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Poor shot, really lucky.
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor. Really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Narain from the south end.
Wait there.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Well placed, should get a single.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, Well timed and 4 runs.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
Chance to run 2.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Narain getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. Misses everything.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good. Some adjustments to the field.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Could that be out? Looks so.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yes, nice bowling.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Huge edge.
Keeper.
The edge was very close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
We're down.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Chucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Edged. Straight to the fielder.
Didn't hit that well.
Well
Very
bowled.
late playing that shot.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Great shot.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep, yep.
Immaculate timing there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes. Keepers.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep, yep.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep. Hold it!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep, yep.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot. A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now and surely looking towards a big score.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait there.
collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
End of the over. The Kings are 5 for 64. Ali, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Keeper.
There'll be one run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Wait.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Johnson, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Great shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Quick onto that in the infield.
Singh shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Kings are 5 for 86. Going with spin now.
Yep.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Wait.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
9 runs added in that over. The Kings are 6 for 95. Johnson from the north end. It's a good time to launch an attack on the lower order with the new ball. They can really push to finish things off.
Yes!
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Wait! Yes!
Oh my, that's racing away.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep!
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Yep! Yep!
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
6 runs added in the over. The Kings are 6 for 101.
Yep! Yep!
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yes, bowler!
Good return, back from the deep.
Yes!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep! Yep!
Good work there on the boundary.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yeah!
Immediately underway with some runs.
Over. The Kings are 7 for 109. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yeah.
Super shot that.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait. Yes.
Super piece of timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Wait.
That's gone.
Yeah!
Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. A very successful over ends. The fielders will congratulate the bowler for their efforts. 2 wickets taken.
Yeah.
Big edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Wait.
Cuts
on.
that off well in the infield.
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
Waiting.
And caught.
Yeah!
Fantastic way to end the innings. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures. Times it nicely. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Wait up!
Could be close.
No!
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Waiting.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Right out of the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah.
Perfect technique and placement.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep. Bowler.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Wait.
They'll get at least one. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch.
Yeah.
And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Fantastic running, great communication between the two of them. No bat though, that'll be leg byes.
Drives and misses everything. Chance.
Singh with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowler. Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Bowler.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Wait on.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah. No!
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Gotcha!
Super shot.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Beaten on the drive. This could be trouble.
No!
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Good shot. A beauty.
Yeah.
End of the over. 8 off it. Kolkata are none for 36. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Wait there.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yeah. Nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yeah.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field. There'll be runs here. Out.
Yeah!
Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Russell won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. And taken by the wicket-keeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The KKR, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Timed that brilliantly.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run out.
Catch it.
Nicely played.
Yep.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
End of the over. 9 off it. Kolkata are 2 for 47. Hardy from the north end.
Yep. Nice bowling.
There's trouble here.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Catch it.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
The KKR has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merit.
Yes.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats. Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end. Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Thrust the pad at it. Strong appeal. It was full enough and shaping like it's going to hit. This is close.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Pitching in line, just a case now on if it's hitting the stumps. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets, though? We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Ali comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Straight to the fielder.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Powell ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yes.
Powell gets off the mark.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
3 added in that over. Kolkata are 4 for 62. Singh back on now.
Yes.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Well placed. Should get a single. And and gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Singh will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Nice bowling.
Needs a direct hit.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the keeper felt a bit hard done by there. In the end, it'll just go down as byes. Just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
Waiting.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery and a well-timed shot to the fielder.
Bowler is confident on this one. There's a chance if this hits. Terrible mix-up, simple run out there.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Ali gone for not many.
Chance to run 2.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Nice shot, runs possible. Needs to be on target.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Nicked it. Confident appeal. Could it be? Out. What a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
They'll get at least 1. This could be out. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Ryan is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Super catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Edged. The keeper is up immediately. Has it caught some bat on the way through? A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Super shot that.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Keeper. Gotcha.
Gone! Takes it and seals the win.
The Kings get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wicket.